Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome, new viewers, cross watchers, and my lovely, lovely moonions. This is a monthly reading for August and beyond. It will be timeless beyond. So take what resonates, let go of that which doesn't, and let's hop in and see what the oracles have for you. So, firstly, coming in, we have opportunity and change coming in. Lovely. This may be a reminder coming in that something needs to change for new opportunities to come in, or this may be a turn of events for the good, for the better kind of a thing. How can we best utilize the opportunities coming in, adjacent possibilities which are opening up, which we may be becoming aware of, open to receiving, receptive towards new ideologies which may be coming in, giving you further clarity as to certain confusions that may have been there. But this is like grabbing, or rather inviting abundance to step in, making those changes, taking charge of the transformations, and opening up and embracing the rewards of change which is coming in over here. You are being guided to choose the new, especially if you have been feeling confused, maybe in the same scenario with the same person, perhaps, like in terms of a relationship that may be concerning you at the moment, but trying something new, something that you haven't done before, a new approach, or opening to how things can work out for the better for the two of you. If you're open to receiving signs, your instinct, intuition, and other signs and synchronicities will be coming in because you are being supported by the divine. Move forward fearlessly, as this is a very, very blessed time for you. So let's see what the 3D energies have for you. Spirit, what do we need to know? Thank you. We have firstly Page of Pentagrams coming in. These two, oh my god, these two. Anyways, I don't want to talk about how it was in supernaturals, but there are things that you have to uncover. You may be in that student mindset at the moment. This may be a time that you're learning more about love. You may think that you know everything you had to know about love from your past experiences, but it's opening up for you some, like, understanding what pure love is, unconditional love is, and the positivity of life, that kind of thing. Apart from that, this also talks about further studies which will be very, very beneficial for you. Education comes into mind with this one, with the pentagrams, with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins. We have the Wheel of Fortune also coming in. And I feel like, especially certain kind of specialization, which will be very, very helpful. Upgrading your skills could be helpful as well. Some of you may be thinking about new business opportunities professionally. How can you grow? And I feel things changing, luck being in your favor, which is coming in over here. You will be feeling very, very lucky in terms of how things are progressing, how life is maturing, even if things are coming to an end, even in terms of an ideology coming to an end, because you are looking at things, embracing a fresher approach to life, and the divine timing becoming right, realizing that we can't leave everything to fate, but sometimes we have to reshape it too. We have the Five of Pentacles coming in. Finances are heavily on your mind. I feel, if in case of professionally, career wise, you felt like you were receiving a lot of resistance, I think that is clearing off. But feeling a little left out in the cold, maybe you pursued your finances and your personal life took a hit. That energy is also coming in. You chose your finances, perhaps your career, perhaps, which is good, which is excellent, but remember that every aspect of life is important. We have the Empress coming in over here with Capricorn, Taurus energy coming in. Fulfillment. This is someone who is the mix of all the queens, who is abundant, who is expressive, who is nurturing, very healing, sitting in their power. Maybe you allowed someone who was very healing, very genuine, very much like potential for a long term. You let them go, which is why we have the five of coins coming in, which feels like, being left out in the cold kind of a thing. You let a very beautiful opportunity go out of your way, that kind of a thing, which is coming in. It's not necessary, but I feel like with the Empress coming in, there's a lot of abundance which will be coming through, and it's time to let go of the feeling of lack, the victim mentality. If you feel that you know it all, you're going to be surprised, is the least that I can say. We have the Hermit also coming in reverse, Virgo Major Arcana coming in reverse, which is talking about this person may have taken the time to heal themselves, balance themselves out, and is thriving now and is ready to step forward, step out into the world now. They found their enlightenment and is speaking through that understanding. They took their time off, but they want to warm things up once again. They want to figure out whether or not you want something with them, is also coming in. In August, you may see this person trying to advance towards you, but they will remain in their power, and they're very graceful in the way that they express. Sometimes they can be a little blunt, and if this person was the one giving out a lot, because this person is a very giving person, very, very much like the capacity of unconditional love, and it may have been a little daunting, a little overwhelming. So they took the power away and they focused on themselves. They took the time to clear things out in their own mind, and in silence, they got a lot of answers. The solitude was very, very empowering for them. I do see things changing, and I feel like you may be feeling more drawn towards them. In separation is also coming in. It's because of this card, Five of Pentacles, that I'm talking about separation, being left out in the cold kind of a thing. But I feel your finances also getting better and better, and that is giving you a lot of ego boost, I'll say, a boost of confidence. And the boost of confidence that this person gets is from their own self empowerment, talking to the cosmos with the stars over there crowning her. Both of these characters, they looked out for Sam and Dean. There could be a motherly figure who is coming in and giving you a lot of advice, good advice, even financially for some investment. I feel like looking at this Angel of Balance, anxiety is coming to an end. Where is this card? This purple one. No. Wait. Let me just search. This card is coming in. Woman holding a coin kind of a energy which is coming through with these two together. This is someone who has gone through a lot of turbulent time, very, very knowledgeable, from who you can learn a lot. Or this person could have been your lucky charm, is also the energy which is coming in, bringing in a lot of abundance into your life. At the bottom, we have the King of Pentacles coming in, and we have the Ten of Swords coming through, overcoming the fears. King of Pentacles coming in reverse is Crowley coming in, but there's too much focus on the 3D reality, materialistic world, materialistic gain, success. That's on an overdrive, overly focused on. That kind of a thing is coming in. Money can buy you happiness, but it is not happiness itself. And if you feel that happiness is a destination after you achieve something, then you are in for a lovely surprise as well, because that's just not true. Happiness, like love, starts from within. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming through, wanting to be heard, but coming in reverse, I feel like getting too grasped into the nitty-gritties a little too much, not being able to see how it is actually affecting you overall. A stress about finances that may be overshadowing something which is very beautiful, which can be very supportive also, and very thriving for you in life, to feel that goodness coming in from yourself, within yourself, and this person helped you feel that is also coming in. We have another Five of Pentacles coming in. They do also miss you is coming in, which is why we have the Hermit card coming in reverse. If they were making a decision, they'll be making a decision which is advantageous for them, and they'll be able to convey to you amicably also, but they do miss you. You both miss each other. This person may be waiting for the timing to be right for you to feel fit for them is also coming in, because we have the Page of uh, as a person energy, court energy, we have a Page and the Empress coming in. So there's this assumption, feeling inadequate in a certain way, or that if you achieve certain things, it will change how you feel about this person also. Your worthiness is the energy which is coming in. It's a little self-limiting, which I'm seeing over here. But you both are mirroring this energy, missing each other quite dearly. If this is a situation of no contact, they would like things to kickstart, even if it's a knee-jerk situation, but something to end this separation. Because this person doesn't do so well when things remain stagnant for a very long time. This is a person who likes life to be thriving, growing, something substantial which is getting added. So if there is, this person feels, whoever, like this person could be you also, like, this is a general reading. But when this person feels there is this energy, they are putting in so loyally to something, persistently for it to grow, and the other person is not coming in to their level, at least to start with, if not more. This person realizes their worth and takes their power away from this person who is not being able to see their actual worth. This is a very intuitive person. You don't have to always say everything to this person. This is a very, very intuitive person. But yes, at times their fears can be overwhelming for them, which is why they require the time off as well. But even if there's this just simple physical distance, they are missing you and they want to communicate with you more to get a sense of clarity as to where you both are headed. I just want to see what they want to say to you before anything else. It's just funny, Five of Pentacles coming in as clarifier again. Triple Nine, I want to see the real you. They want to know who you are. What are you truly feeling? Is this all you are, that you are married to the 3D reality and that materialistic success is what you want? Or do you look at life holistically? Who are you really? Because my intuition is telling me something about you which is grander than what I see, what is on the surface. I know there's a depth in you which you are hiding from me, and I don't know what to make of it. Because when my intuition is saying that there is something like I'm not seeing fully, this person is not coming forth fully, and that's fine. Everyone's style is very different. Maybe you're very good at hiding your emotions, but this is someone who likes to express, who likes to have a heart-to-heart conversation, is not afraid of the truth, and they would like that. Because this is a very authentic person who is in sync with his, her, or their strength, truth, vulnerability, everything coming in together, empowering this person, and they want you to come forward without the masks. They want to see all of you, and I'm sure you need to trust them more, perhaps, in order to showcase a vulnerable side of yours. With the Triple Nine coming in, nines are like endings and beginnings coming in. Certain things had to end. Even this connection had to come to a pause because things have to change in order for it to grow. We've postponed things to go forward because we wanted to be in control and we wanted to go slowly. This person has a lot of patience, by the way, but this person just wants to know, is this worth my investing my resources, energy, love, attention? Rebirth energy coming in, regeneration, transformation energy coming in, understanding your true self. I've been spying on you. They may be trying to look at how, trying to figure out what are you doing and everything through friends, through social media. I'm calling you soon. They want to end the no contact situation. I wished upon a star for you and the love. They have genuine feelings, but they're just trying to figure things out with you. Like, who are you? Who are you really? And why do I feel this strongly for you? I know there is a sense of facade which is coming in, but who are you really is the energy which is coming in. I hid my true feelings because they felt like they couldn't say it to you, and may have felt that you may reject them if they truly said what they feel, because they feel very, very deeply for you. Will fate bring us together? I can smell competition. Do you even see me coming in? These are all self doubts also coming in. I'm clearing karma. You are my destiny. I understand that now. In this time apart, things are becoming clearer for them also. It could have been like, they may have been putting a lot of effort into winning you, keeping you happy and all of that, and then they realize that there are certain kind of insecurities which are getting unanswered, and they didn't want to bother you, but it started consuming them a lot. So the time apart was important for them to become clearer, more calmer, stable in their own self. They are healing their own trigger points for the better. Let's look into what Gaia has to say. This person is quite independent, but emotionally still responsive towards you. But after a certain point, like, they may enjoy the limbo, things being in limbo for some time, but eventually this person knows what they deserve, and if it's not serving them anymore, they'll pull out of it because they have the strength to do so, and they'll move forward. Not everything that glitters is gold, and this is gold. While you are getting, while someone is getting excited by the glitters. Anyways, let's see what Gaia has to say. These are too many, please. Can we get something? Thank you. We have alchemy coming in. Wow. Becoming an alchemist in a deck that I first started with, the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. In that, the King of Pentacles is also the alchemist, I think. Astrologer? No, alchemist. Recognizing your own abilities and how inspiring you are. And with the fire coming in, solar plexus chakra energy coming through, you have a very deep desire for this person, but you feel that life has to change on a grand scale for you to be, for this side to be worthy of this person. That kind of a thing. You have too much respect for this person, and just because you can't give it on the same wavelength, you're stopping yourself because you know what this person deserves and all of that. But are you overestimating a little too much, that you're letting go of a beautiful opportunity just because you feel you're not worth it? That needs to change. This person is not a fool. It's as simple as that. They see something in you. And it's not that you have been resisting that is pulling them towards you. They see something in you more than you do. That is the energy which is coming in. Anyways, with the alchemy coming in, there's so much opportunity there, but then there's this lack of confidence which is stopping you from making life changing, beautiful life changing decisions. Even if we like, if the love situation, can we let go of the victim mentality? Can we let go of just that? Do you feel that you're perfect? And what you're thinking right now, how you are attempting to understand life, is that a perfect understanding of that? Why is it easier to let go of something that you really, really want? August is the time of realizing that there's a magician in you. You can manifest anything, create anything. You can reshape and create your own destiny also. But you gotta believe in yourself as you do that. And let go of this, oh, this always happens to me. No one changes. All of that. Certain kind of, all I'm going to say, like, there's certain kind of old mentality that you have to move out of because it's very self limiting in a certain way. Maybe the comfort of having that lack mentality. Although Sagittarians are very, very optimistic, I've seen that, but there's sometimes of recently when I've encountered Sagittarians, like very, very recently, like last week, I met a lot of friends through a wedding, but the Sagittarians I met, I was like, what is happening? Like all in for good cheer, happiness, and everything. But there's certain kind of ideology which everyone spoke of differently. But I was like, what is happening? And quite honestly, I didn't even feel like changing their opinion because they were embodying it too heavily. Like, of course, I had things to say, but I was like, what's the point of saying it anyway? One of them was arguing when is the full moon. And next day also spoke about the same thing, and I just let it go. They tried to clear it off with me. Like, I saw the time and everything. It was yesterday and all of that. I didn't feel like clearing it with them. I know I'm oversharing, but just don't don't mind. But I wanted to say at that moment that you were looking at, you didn't take the time to see that it was actually Eastern Standard Time and not Indian Standard Time, and that it is on the 24th. Anyways, but something you just let go of. You know what this person knows when to fight and when not to fight. Maybe at times when you want them to speak up their truth, they'll hold back because they'll feel like, what's the point in that? Let them get a better sense of their own self, realize who they are, and then maybe we can talk. Anyways, I don't know why I went on to explain that. I might just chuck it off, like edit it out. Let's just read the earthly message coming with this one, alchemy. I also feel some for some like this could be a lot of inspiration coming in. Very, very opportune time for new endeavors, setting in new plans that I feel over here with the 8-8 portal coming through, also Lionsgate. But anyways, Kundalini rising kind of a thing is also coming in, not necessary, but let's see what this says. The earthly message with this one is, it is up to you to acknowledge an obstacle as impermanent. Regardless of who is to blame, it is your responsibility to defy a false limitation. Whew. A quirk or idiosyncrasy is a strength. Bring it out and own it. Individuality is a precious gem. Throw your woos into the smelting pot and craft them into powerful tools. Experiment with what you have and give it value. Feel complete oneness in your own being. Let your true self surface. Refine, polish, and respect its strength, value, and beauty. Transform any tenacious, hindering habits, doubts, or beliefs by working on them deep within your center. The alchemic fire at your core is a constant. Use it to transform any rubble that may be hindering you into precious gems. Anything that you have experienced in the past, yes, it was a lesson to be learned from, what we can work upon, but don't let it limit you just because you feel you have a very grand understanding about certain failures, that it comes in as a setback, as a roadblock roadblock for you. Move beyond that. You have the strength, the capabilities, the talent, the knack, the quirk to move around it, maneuver it into your betterment, for your advantage. Life in itself is an opportunity for creation. What do you really want to create? Think about that. Let's get inspired. Let's reignite that flame within us. I don't know who's going to resonate with this, but I needed to say it. So that is what is coming in. Do let me know if this resonated with you, and thank you so much for your precious time and for being part of the Moonian family. Like, share, subscribe if you want to do so. And until next time, love, light, healing, empowerment, strength, confidence, happiness, abundance to you all. Om Namah Shivaya. Keep that vibe. Hi, my lovely Moonians. Shukriya for watching.